And we are back. Another Falcons franchise. And I'm back. It's been a few days. Went on vacation. And we're back. Went to Chicago, got to visit two NFL stadiums, Soldier Field and Lucas Oil Stadium. Got to see Lucas Oil Stadium on the way. And here we are, back. Ooh. Um yeah. It was fun, but we're not here to talk about that. Okay, I already did uh sign Juan Van Burn. Holy crap, he is horrible. Ooh, Dave Oakman. Honestly, he could have a real chance of making the actual roster. Next season. Brandon Gills, forget what I did with him. And last, Patrick Thompson, we're going to give him pass protector. He doesn't go up in overall, but that's okay. Brandon Gills, we drafted him. But when? No, not this. Undefined. What? He was drafted in the 5th? What was I thinking? Okay. Yeah, that was a bad pick by me, if I had to say. As we can see, Falcons D versus Cardinals D. Who blinks first? Wow. Alright, we're not gonna look at that. We're going to... We do strategize. Also, I believe a win and we clinch a playoff spot. Here are the Cardinals. They do well rushing. But Alan Vahan, he doesn't count. Uh, they do great at everything. Harrison Butker apparently plays defense now. We're honestly gonna throw it short. I feel like that is our best bet. Best defense, worst offense. It's never changed. Probably never will. Well, it will soon because we're gonna do full seasons after this season, which getting close to the end of. Sucks, but can't really do much about it. Yeah, some players to upgrade. I don't think anyone got injured there. Enrique Peoples, Quentin Biggers, and Matthew Hopkins. And we look at the 6-9 Saints. Wow, damn. Things are not going well for the Saints. They were like 6-2 at one point. 7 straight losses. I don't even know if they're going to make the playoffs anymore. I don't think they will. I don't think it's very possible that they even can. The Bucks are already eliminated. As you can see, we still haven't clinched a playoff spot. I don't know why we're ranked above both the Bills and Browns, but we are. We clinched not just a playoff spot, but the division with a win or a Panthers loss. That's all we need. A win or a Panthers loss, and they're on a 4-game losing streak. Wow. Washington is on a 3-game losing streak. They were the 1 seed not too long ago. But also, I believe a win and a Cowboys loss clinches us the 1 seed. Cardinals, I don't think are in the playoffs. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4. Also, with I believe a win or a Giants loss, we clinch a playoff spot. Which we lost to the Giants last week, which we would have clinched. It sucked. Apparently, the Panthers are the free seed. Well, third best team in the NFC with 8-7. So like, the NFC is horrible. Without further ado, so get straight in. Looking to clinch the playoff spot, and we did. Didn't even have to do anything. Thank you, Washington. We are in the playoffs. New York lost. We're in. Did we clinch the division? Is the question. All we need is a Panthers loss, and we've clinched the division. It looks like this might be a either nighttime or late time game. Murray has some good stats. Yeah, let's try and get it done. Instantly ran it, and I knew they were going to try and do stuff like that. Hence the reason why I made the QB scramble our target. So, arguably got blown out. The Giants did. Also, just to take a real note, today, I believe probably yesterday as well, they started announcing, like, the overalls for, like, Madden players, EA did. As I'm recording this, like, not too long ago, they announced TJ Watt in 96, and Jamar Chase in 87. Those are some bad ratings right there. But they convert on third down, to DeAndre Hopkins. Philadelphia did beat Minnesota. That's good. Who's number 2? Ben Craig. The Saints do defeat the Dolphins to win their massive losing streak. Murray is just being forced to run, and that's going to be intercepted. That is Noah Igbinoghene. The Browns do beat the Bears. Doesn't really do a lot for us, I guess. But here's Henson. Hopefully he's going to have a great game. He's doing well. And after that, has me confident. Great stiff arm by Gordon. And Gordon's off to the races. One man to beat. Go on, Gordon. Go, go, go. And he's gone. And we get a Hurley touchdown. Well, I don't know if you remember, but I kept saying, Gordon, getting 1,000 yards, probably not going to be very likely. It still might not be that likely, but after that showing, it's got me confident. Melvin Gordon is still 200 yards away. Okay, maybe he doesn't get 1,000. He's at 814 at the moment. He has this game and the next game. He only has 4 rushing touchdowns. Oh my, we are. It's okay though. We're about to find out what we have in Steve Wesley. Hopefully, we will. Gordon's not going to be a higher overall than Wesley. No way. DeAndre Jones misses his tackle, and whoever this 89 tight end guy is killing us. Hitchens. I haven't seen the Panthers yet. I also wasn't paying much attention earlier. I was acquiring the thumbnail for this game. Yeah. The Rams beat the Texans. Wow. In case you're wondering how I get my thumbnails as well, by the way, I've seen someone use the exact same thumbnail I've used. Just different teams. Which means I'm not the only one. I just go on Google, type in blank versus blank thumbnails. Or not thumbnail, logos. I don't think he got that. He didn't. The Cowboys do beat the Lions, so we can't clinch the 1 seed yet. But we're getting close. So that's how I get my thumbnails, is I'll just search up blank versus blank logos. It'll be either Falcons versus blank or blank versus Falcons, depending on who's the home team. Because yeah, that does mean a lot. That is Wesley. Wow. Matt Hennessy gets injured. Great. That was a nice little 4-yard game by Steve Wesley as well. Jacksonville beats Indianapolis. Calvin Ridley gets nice little 8 yards. Ridley apparently has 1,000 on the year. Good job, Calvin. That's Kyle Pitts. And we just got Pitts is 1 reception away from 80 on the year. Which, well, more than I could get. I mean, Pitts is probably... Ooh, Chandler Jones gets injured. Well, that's 2 of the top players for both our teams injured now. They lose Chandler Jones, we lose Matt Hennessy. Speaking of, I'm going to quickly back out and see who the backup would be. And that's not good. Yeah, who's our backup center? Drew Dahlman. Not a bad one, honestly. 77 overall. Could definitely be worse. My grandma just casually came downstairs and then just left my curtain open. Like, what the heck? Kyle Pitts, by the way, there's his 80th reception on the year. And he got a decent amount there. And Henson just eclipsed 4,000 passing yards. We just got a few milestones in a matter of, a few plays. I believe. We found out that Kyle Pitts just got 80 receptions. Nario Henson got 4,000 yards, both on the same play. We found out Calvin Ridley got 1,000 yards, but he already got that before the game. We just found out. Kyle Pitts, just under 800 yards. Probably going to be around 830, maybe. By the end of the season, we have this game and the next one. Which, next game, by the way, will be the final regular season game we watch. I know. It's going to be sad. Also, there's the first quarter stats for those of you who are curious. Yeah. We're going to be doing, after this season, hopefully we'll watch the playoffs, assuming we make it. Actually, we already clinched, that's right. The Giants lost. So, we're at worst going to get the 7 seed. Which is good. Ooh, the Bills and Chiefs probably battling for the 1 seed. With the Browns probably not getting the 1 seed, but they're going to be close. I mean, Green Bay beats Cincinnati. Both those teams fighting for both playoff spots. I believe the Packers are fighting for their division because I believe they're not making the playoffs unless they win their division because the NFC North not doing too well. Tampa Bay is playing Carolina. Well, I don't want... I do want Tampa Bay to win, actually. Yeah, I do. I want Tampa Bay to win, so hopefully Carolina gets knocked away from the playoffs. But at the same time, oh, they almost got a touchdown. I thought they didn't. At the same time, though, the Bucks get yeah, I want the Bucks to win. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. They scored, by the way. The Bucks get a worse draft pick, and the Panthers, you know, playoff chances, you know, they'd probably still be in the playoffs, but, you know, in the picture at least, but not by much. It was like every team in the NFC is like either 8-7 or 7-8. It's crazy. Well, maybe not now, but like every team is like right there with each other. Gordon just having some great carries here. Just patient there, what you like, and got 9 yards out of it. And we just want a first down out of him. He gets a lot more than a first down. Let's go, fellas. Wow. Well, Gordon having a great game. This does not mean offensive coordinator. We just result to handing the ball off to Melvin Gordon every play. Because when you do that, the defense starts to figure out that's what you're doing. So then you know they're going to easily stop it. Speaking of the offensive coordinator, that was what? 4 free handoffs in a row there. Not a good pattern. Steve Leslie got freaking stuck between people. But Marquise Brown, one of the best receivers there. I believe that was on Byron Murphy. Well, Steve Leslie out there now. And Isaiah Simmons was able to bully around 72. Was that Drew Dahlman? I don't think that was. I think Drew Dahlman is, what, 61? Who's 72? Speaking of, Drew Dahlman is still out there. Derek Gore getting involved now. We're spreading the ball around a lot. Marquise Brown at 889. He's going to have a long way to go for 1,000. But still possible. He needs 111 yards. Wow. All ones there. Crazy. Cardinals has Desmond King now. Oh, speaking of Marquise Brown. Oh, that was Henson's first incompletion on that screen, by the way. And once again, our O-line not doing much favors. You can understand that. I mean, the center is arguably, I'd say probably second most important position on the O-line. The left tackle being the most important because they got to protect what's known as the blind side. But Youngko's kick is good. Koo has made 22 field goals. 3 more. He has 25. Probably some nice little XP for him. Incomplete. I thought that he got that. Had me scared for a sec. We could get the ball back with decent time if we could force a free and out. or still possible. Arizona takes their second timeout. If they don't convert here, there's a decent chance we get some points. But that's a big if. Murray's just going to take off of it, obviously. It worked. And they take their final timeout with 21 seconds left. And they're at the 32. So things aren't looking very good for them. Basically, it seems like unless you utilize the sidelines really well, probably gonna have a Hail Mary. If they're doing just that. They've moved the deep. They still need probably at least like 20. They probably want to get to at least 40. And they don't have a timeout either, so like. And they did just that. They actually just managed to get. They are going to go for the kick. They actually just got points out of this. Okay, yeah, they did. Had to make sure he made the kick before we, you know, say he gets points. But we're going to probably go into the half tied at 10. Which we're going to see a return out of Isaiah Rodgers. Doesn't go very far. And that's going to do it for the half. We're tied at 10. There's the first half stats for those of you who are curious. And we're going to take a look around the league. See the scores, the stats, and all of that. We head down to Louisiana where the Saints won 28-21. Ian Book with a touchdown, Camaro with a touchdown, McCoy with a touchdown. Barton also had 2 touchdowns. Now we head to New Jersey where the Jets are down 10. Lamar Jackson with 2 touchdowns, 1 to Rashad Bateman. Zach Wilson with a touchdown. And finally we head to I don't know where, but I think that was Oklahoma. Chargers leading 14-10, Herbert with a touchdown. Jalen Hurts on the Broncos with a touchdown. Now you look at next gen stats. Here the Falcons run, it comes down to running the ball inside. And here are the Cardinals one comes down to throwing the ball short. That's gonna do it for the halftime show. We received second half kickoff. We've already clinched a playoff spot, but a win here almost guarantees us the 1 seed. A win does guarantee the division. And a great return by Isaiah Rodgers is a good way to start. Telling you. George Claiborne, who we had on the team for I don't know how long, but took up our kick returning spot and a roster spot at that matter and never amounted to anything. Now, I don't know if he's on a team now. The Chiefs are winning 21-7, by the way, against the Bills for the battle of the 1 seed in the AFC. I believe if the Chiefs win, they clinch the 1 seed. There's Brown adding some more yards to his resume in order to get to that nice 1K mark. Huge hit. Derek Gore manages to hold on to it and get 6. Seattle and San Fran battling out there. A loser of that game is probably eliminated from the playoffs. Winner of that game stays alive, I believe. Maybe even gets a playoff spot. How did Henson have 4? I guess if you take away the sacks or count the sack. Pitts is only 4 yards away from 800 receiving yards. He's got it. So Pitts, 2 monuments, gets 80 receptions. And another one as well. Add that on. 800 yards. It's going to be a handoff to Wesley. Steve Wesley making some moves up to the 10-yard line. That's going to be a first and 10. So we have a chance, you know, to get a first down and not just a touchdown. But slim to none odds. Hand off to Gordon, and he got tripped up at the end. Almost got in the end zone if he wouldn't have been tripped up, but I mean, he was, so like. Henson throws it away. Wow. That's only his second completion of the game so far, or incompletion, excuse me. 3rd and 7 now. Complete the pit. He's going to be just short, and Bailey, don't know who that is, gets injured. And we're going for it. And personally, if I was the offensive coordinator, I would also go for this. We don't get it. I don't think. We didn't. But that doesn't change my mind. I still think we should have went for it. And we did. After this play, I'm going to go use the bathroom. Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom now. We'll let this play out. Alright, I'm back. And they still have the ball, the 45. But the quarter is almost over. I'd say both quarterbacks here are having a great game. Also, here's the end of the third quarter. For those of you who are curious. We are tied going into the fourth, but for how long? Cardinals are on our side of the field. I'm honestly shocked we've held Ben Craig so far. I've been waiting for him to just have an explosive run. And hasn't yet. Now granted, he's averaging way over 4 yards a carry. He didn't get that. He didn't get that. Good game. Yeah. And we actually sack him. Manuel Ogba. Really come alive. They're going to attempt a 58-yard attempt. To make it a 13-10 lead. He drilled that. Wow, he had a long way to go as well. Like, you could have made that back a decent bit and he still would have made it. By the way, Manuel Ogba got his 10th sack of the season. Right there. In case you are wondering. Yes, I'm more than likely, I don't know if I have yet, I'm pretty sure I haven't, but yes, I do want to bring back Emmanuel Agba, if I haven't yet already. There's Melvin Gordon right there. Chiefs lead 28-14 in the battle for the 1 seed in the AFC. Steve Wesley gets up for the first down. Gordon gets it. He only gets 2 yards. He's at 10 yards to carry it, though. But that's what we've been off of. 1 run. Other than that, he's been the Melvin Gordon we know and love, which is not doing much at all. Speaking of, or is that Wesley? That's Wesley. And this is giving me confidence. This game right here from Steve Wesley. He's getting involved a bit more, and he's doing work with it. So next season. Obviously, I'm not going to change the scheme of our team now because, you know, we're so close to the playoffs. And we're 10-5. And we've clinched a playoff spot. So, like, I don't want to risk anything. Like, if I change the scheme, there's a chance, you know, our team doesn't adjust to it. And, you know, we end up making mistakes, which could cost us games because of those mistakes. Kyle Pitts, just short. We're 4 yards away from the end zone. And 4 yards away from taking the lead. But if I know anything, Henson's looking at a sack. Wasn't a sack. It's better than a sack, honestly. But I just don't like our third downs in the red zone. We're 5 wide. And that's Kyle Pitts for the touchdown. And we're in a great spot now. We're up by 3, potentially 4. Yeah, okay, potentially 4. Maybe 5, but I doubt it. Okay. We're up by 4 with 2:20. But they also have 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning to work with. But they do need a touchdown. And they are going to return this. And it wasn't a great decision. They're only at the 14. As Matthew Hopkins was right there for the tackle. So, I'm happy I re-signed him when I could. I had an option for his 5th-year option. I wanted to accept it, but I felt like that would be a cap casualty if I did. Also, that is not good already. Who is that? Who is... I don't know. That's Russell Gage. He used to be on our team for a brief, I think, 1 season. And he comes up with a huge play against us. I'm trying to think of players who were on their team that we took, and I'm, be honest, can't really think of any. Russell Gage gets another one. A win here goes a long way. A win here goes a very long way. And the Cardinals are not going away quietly. Ben Craig was wide open, but we got a few yards there. About a minute left in the game now. Murray's going to roll out. He's going to go deep. Oh, DeAndre Hopkins, being the guy he is, comes down with it. And we're in trouble. They now lead by a field goal, 20-17. We do have 55 seconds and 3 timeouts, but they also have max momentum, so... Yeah, this is fine. 75 yards for the lead. I don't know how many yards for a tie, but a lot for a tie because I can't trust Yanko Koo from deep like I can their kicker, who cleared a 58-yarder with ease. fucking game ends. That's how it ends. Oh my god. I can't. It ends in the most Falcons way possible. We lose the fucking game because Denario Henson has the biggest fumbling issue I've ever seen, and his O-line never does him any favors to prevent these fumbles. We now have like a 2% chance of winning because of these free timeouts, luckily. But we lost. Even if we hold him to a field goal, there's no way we're getting down the field in that time. Okay, they need a single yard to end the game. And honestly, if I was smart, I'd probably wouldn't score here. And I'd probably go for it. But they score. Oh well. Kansas City destroys Buffalo to clinch the 1 seed in the AFC. I don't even know if we're going to have the 1 seed now because of the Dallas situation. I think we're going to drop down to the 2 seed. I don't know how I work on the O-line this hard and it hasn't done us any favors.
Let's go, fellas.
Okay, we have 19 seconds to score 10 points. No 1 timeout. Good luck. That one's incomplete. It's only Henson's 4th incompletion of the game as well. Sucks. He had a great game and we still lost. That's incomplete. That was only his 5th incompletion of the game. But that's also the end of the game. We lose. It was a great game. Congrats to the Cardinals for, I don't know what. They beat us. Probably keeping their playoff hopes alive with that as well. We're going on a losing streak at the literal worst possible fucking time. But what do you expect from a team like us? We literally choked a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl, and we are going to wrap the season up going against the New York Jets. By the way, look at that. Where are we at? There we are. 10-6. We have a Y next to our name. You notice what happened? The Bucks beat the Panthers. We clinched the division. Wow, our fullback didn't get signed for once. Practice squad eligible. Is there any fullbacks available? Ben Flanagan. I'm signing you just in case. It's always nice to have 2 fullbacks because one of you two, is going to hopefully make the roster next year. That was 2 of 4. Well, Ernest Crossan, you can be the 3rd. DeAndre Rowe, you can round out the 4 guys. That was the 4, right? We don't need anything else. Okay, we're good. What does that drop us to? We are now the 2 seed. We're the 3 seeded Seahawks. I believe we're guaranteed the 3 seed because I believe the Packers are 8-8 at the moment. So yeah, we're fine. Where are the Seahawks at though? Okay, so we're guaranteed the 2 seed at worst. Okay, so what? We're either getting the 2 seed or the 1 seed. In order to get the 1 seed, we need a win and a Cowboys loss, or yeah, we need that. Cowboys haven't even clinched their division yet. They have the Eagles and football team right behind them. Also, I believe all 4 of the NFC teams are in the playoffs, or the NFC East teams are in the playoffs right now. We have the Giants, the football team, the Eagles, and the wow. Now, there's a chance all of them make it, assuming if they don't play each other in Week 18, they can actually all make the playoffs. Well, still possible. It's actually still possible if the Giants win, I believe they all still can. So the Giants need to win, and the Eagles and Washington need to win. Oh, never mind. They all can't make the playoffs unless maybe they tie. The Eagles and football team tie. Maybe they both can. But I believe two of them are guaranteed. At least two of them are guaranteed a playoff spot. Okay, let's go over this. Cowboys, for the Week 18 stuff. Cowboys, they win, they clinch the 1 seed. Falcons, we win, Cowboys lose, we clinch the 1 seed. Seahawks, they win, they clinch the 3 seed and the division. Packers, they win and the Seahawks lose. And maybe the Cardinals, they clinch the 3 seed if they just win, and also the Seahawks or Cardinals win, I believe. They got the 4 seed. Eagles winning in, I believe they win, and the Cowboys loss, which is them the division, and potentially also the 1 seed that the Falcons lose. Same with the football team, just in the opposite scenario. Them being a different team. Giants winning, they're in. Panthers winning, they're gonna need some help from either the Giants, I believe maybe the Giants, and that's it. So Panthers win, Giants lose, they're in. Same with the Cardinals. Cardinals could also clinch their division with the Seahawks loss, though, and a win from them. 49ers, I believe, also can win their division with a win, a Cardinals, and a Seahawks loss. And everyone else, maybe the Saints can still make it, but Vikings, Bears, Buccaneers, Rams, Lions, all eliminated. Sucks to beat you guys. Glad the Bucks are doing okay now. They've won some games, because they get a worse traffic now. That's gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. This episode is a win and a loss, because, I mean, we did clinch both a playoff spot and our division, but at the same time, we lose the game, which also loses us the 1 seed. But we're not out of the 1 seed yet. We still have a chance. And yeah, this also adds a great storyline to the Week 18, where we're partial Giants fans. And speaking of, we're gonna play the team they share a stadium with, the Jets, in Week 18. This game really means actually means stuff. So there actually is a reason to watch it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. And next episode will be the final regular season game we watch of this series. Yeah, I know it's sad, but it's gonna happen. And then after that, we'll watch all the playoff games that we participate in, which could be 1, or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 4 of them. Yeah. And then after that, we're just gonna do season sims. We're gonna do 2 episodes a season. We're gonna do one that is the preseason, regular season, postseason. Where I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sim. Now we're gonna do off season, where I do free agency and the re-sign players and all that. Actually, we're not gonna really do any of that, because I'm gonna put it all on auto. But yeah, this will be my last free agency I do take a part of. After that, it's over. I'm gonna be taking a part of the free agency and maybe the draft. Depends on how I feel. After that, we'll put everything on auto. We'll just let the CPU do it all, and hopefully we win some Super Bowls. Main reason I'm doing that is to make it more realistic. Seem like I'm stepping down as the owner guy, coach. And yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you next time. And this series will either end when I say so, when I get fired as a coach, and yeah, or when we reach the end of the franchise, when I believe it's 2049. I don't know. But yeah, goodbye.